What is up, guys? Back into there with another reaction to the Nana manga, this time with volume 16, chapter 60, I believe. Just going to recap last time pretty quickly. We had more interesting segments with the paparazzi, them looking at the relationship between Osaki and her mum, trying to investigate more in that in her hometown, which we'll see a little bit later of. But we had an awesome little party here for Komatsu, which you always love to see. Or Hachiko. And don't want to get copyrighted on the whole happy birthday song. But yeah, pretty nice segment with Yuri and Nobu as well here. Almost called him Naoki. He does look a little bit like Naoki, but not really. Slightly similar, I guess. Slightly similar names. But yeah, again, like I said, we had this quite a few segments with the investigative reporters last week. Been a couple weeks for me. I did do a because of my whole copyright issue, I couldn't upload for a few weeks, so I didn't watch it when I should have on the first week. I then did on the second of my banning, and then I didn't last week when I released another episode for the first time in a few weeks. So I didn't want to have like a 2/3 week break between reading chapters. So again, I waited 1 week and then read one, and then waited another week to read this one. And now I should be back on the weeklies. Schedule will be changing soon. Still not 100% sure on what the schedule will be, but as usual, I'll be doing this once a week. I did see that we actually haven't got too much left. Probably quite a bit left because I do one a week. Quite a few weeks left for me, but I've only actually got like 4 or 5 volumes left, which kind of sucks. Didn't realise I was that close to the end, but again, for me that's like 4 chapters. That's like a month, so I got like at least like 4 months. So quite a bit for me, but and the chapters are really long, of course. Yeah, it looks like we're getting ready for Christmas. So yeah, do let me know what you guys think about this chapter down in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys do enjoy it, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date with these weekly reactions. Oh, nice little cover artwork there. Now that I think about it, it was Christmas when I first met Ren, and when we first had sex. This is having sex. The shin? Is that a lemon or a lime? I'm not sure how to tell without colour if it's a lemon or a lime, to be fair. I'm going to guess it's a lime. I think that's a slightly more common to put in a drink, an alcoholic drink, which I'm guessing this is. Merry Christmas. You're getting all of the new artist awards. You must be busy, but give me a call sometime. Ryoko. This is Shin. Is he waking up with a morning alcohol? And I can't really tell if this is alcohol or not. It looks like an alcoholic bottle, but I'd say in the UK it's like there's very little kind of normal kind of drink brands and such that use bottles that would be seen as like alcoholic. But in other places like America and in Asia and such, it does seem like some of their normal drinks kind of are in the shape of like what I'd consider like an alcoholic beverage, if that makes any sense. Hopefully it's just some bottled water. London. I think this is London. I can't see. The usual would be like you'd see the what's it called? What's that giant fucking thing called? Yeah. There's Big Ben, and then there's that fucking, what is that giant wheel, Ferris wheel thing called? It's not a Ferris wheel, but giant wheel in London is what I'm gonna type in here. The London Eye, that's the one. I remember visiting this when I was like really young, like maybe like 8 or 9. I remember it very vividly. Ended up getting my first tape. It wasn't a tape, but a CD player. It was like this big. I think I might have spoke about this before. It was like this big. Wouldn't maybe just about fit in a big pocket, but not really. I'd always put it in my backpack, and then zip up my backpack and have my headphones wired through my backpack. And sometimes like the wire would just like come out if I like moved too suddenly or anything. But yeah, first ever CD player that ran on batteries. I remember I got this yo-yo that I was really obsessed with as well. Remember that trip to the... I think I might have been too scared to actually get on the London Eye, to be fair. I can't actually remember any memory of me being on it. Yeah, that's a very vivid memory of my past. So, honestly, I don't remember too much about my kind of younger childhood years. I always get quite surprised when people talk about when they were like, what they felt when they were like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years of age. Like, I don't remember anything from that time span, like, at all. Apart from, again, and maybe a few vivid memories. Like, that was when I was like 8 or 9 or 10. What I'm talking about here, and that's like some of the only memories I can remember from then. Looks like we're playing some cards. A7 would be a nice hand, and that'd be an okay hand in poker. I don't really trust aces in poker, honestly, unless I got double aces or aces with another face card. I don't trust it too much. Even then, I don't trust it all that much. I know it's like statistically a good set of cards, but they never end up doing well for me. So I honestly, if any of you guys play poker out there, I don't actually play aces too much. If I've got like 8. Again, this is going to sound strange to any of you guys that play poker, but I much prefer playing ace 2, ace 3, ace 4 than I do playing ace like 7, 8, 9, 10, for example. Which should statistically be better, but I don't know. I don't know. I have my own kind of everyone has their own kind of theories on what hands they prefer and such. Ren, you're blowing up. What? Oh my phone. These foreign pay-as-you-go phones are hard to use. I wish I could just use my regular phone here. Aren't there phones that do that? I don't know. Just answer your phone. I didn't know this. So back in the day, did you have to buy a separate phone for going abroad? Yeah, nowadays it's as easy as they just charge you fucking tons for whatever you do on your phone. Interesting. Never knew that. I used to have an old classic style phone. I never had like a Samsung or the bricks, Nokia brick or whatever or anything. But I used to have a flip phone, of course. I used to have this really cool like turning one where you'd like turn it and it would open up. I'd have to put money on for text. I put like a $5 on, and that would last me fucking ages for texts and calls and such. I never really used it that much till I got to high school, and then I was like calling up girls and such, and yeah, a lot of then you get the unlimited contracts and such. Hello? Well, hello, darling. No, I didn't even read the well there, I just said it, but she actually said, well, hello, darling. Merry Christmas. Who is it? Oh shit. Oh fuck. That's gonna piss her off. Oh wow. Shh. Would a Nokia brick be able to pick that up is a good question. Sure, I used to love playing the games again. And I remember there being like a Need for Speed one on my dad's phone. Like he'd give it to me when we were at my nan's sometimes, and there'd be like a Need for Speed game on there. Very crappy game, but yeah. Did I just hear a highly girly voice? A high girly voice? No, it's nothing. Right, it's worse if you hide it, honestly. We're all just playing cards together. Huh. You play cards even when you're in England? Card shark freaks. Where are you calling from so late at night? I'm at home. It's morning here. Oh yeah, you got a home phone? No, not yet. I can use the overseas calling service on my cell phone. Didn't you know? Snort. What? You got a cell phone? Yep, she did. After drowning hers, she got a new one. So I love the lazy look of Nana in this shot right here. Just lazing about. Yeah, it's too much trouble not to have one. Is it a camera phone? You're so jet set. Oh no, I got the same model I had before. Huh? Back to old ways, hey Nana. You want the same phone as me that bad? Social. Great. Creek. No, Misato picked it out. And I had to wait a long time. She said that phone's hard to get. Well, anyway, that's what's going on. Sorry if I sound a bit nasally. I could definitely hear myself sound a bit nasally. Got a bit of a cold. I can't really breathe from my nose right now. So if you get homesick, don't be a hard guy. Call me. Hannah doesn't like me. Well, no, I can't imagine she does. Like she admired her. Admire is maybe too strong a word for it. I guess she kind of appreciated Misato. What's called Misato? What's that bloody name? Reira, that's one. She appreciated Reira, I guess, but yeah, with the whole ongoings with the paparazzi stuff and now this, yeah, I can't imagine she's a big fan at the minute. No, she just gets jealous. It's not like there's a problem with you, Reira. Don't worry about it. You're a selfish person. But it could turn into a problem, staying in a guy's room this late at night. Why don't you go back to your room and go to bed? I'll go back when you're asleep. You don't have to keep babysitting me, I'm alright. I'm really not doing drugs anymore. Sure, this reminds me of, I'm not sure I've mentioned this memory before, but I've told you guys about my past. I remember there being one night I went round a girl's house with a few of my friends, so there was a few girls there as well. But this is the time where I really wanted to quit doing drugs, so I actually, all my friends ended up, like, we were meant to just have a chill time, but then my friends ended up getting a shipment in, for lack of a better wording. And I literally had to lock myself in the toilet to keep myself away from doing any of it, and I did successfully. I did end up after like an hour or so coming back downstairs and joining in with stuff. Didn't do anything, but joining in with like the party or whatever. But that was when I was quite proud of myself, and that was one of the turning points I think of me actually like fully stopping. Yeah, it's hard. Nice job of Reira here, honestly, what she's doing. That's the thing. During that time, we were all like teenagers, so no one actually really cared about anyone else in that kind of regard. If they were right, it was just like you're having fun or you're not, if you know what I'm saying. And I think that's a bit of a separator between me and my friends now. Honestly, like we're always really good friends, and I'm still friends with them, but I don't see them nearly as much because again, just stop doing all this kind of stuff. Sometimes you need to take a look back and see what's actually important. Sorry to get all serious here, but it's a serious topic. But they're so addictive. The temptation's strong. I'm fine. Everything got confiscated before I really got addicted. By the Serizawa delivery service. She's like a sniffer dog. The Serizawa dog. That's a great ramen shop. Ruff, ruff. That's cute. It was a ramen shop? I've never had your ramen. Because the noodles go soft while I'm delivering them. Oh my god. Now all I can think about is ramen because you mentioned it. Serious withdrawal. Yeah. I mean, you'll find ramen. Maybe not so much during this time period. Like the early 2000s. I don't know. There's always been quite a lot of like immigration and such in London especially. So probably would still. But much more often now. Again, I live where I live. There wasn't too much of there wasn't nearly as much. Again, there probably was shops here and there, but now in my kind of city I live in, there's so many kind of Japanese, Chinese, Asian style restaurants. There's almost like a whole block that is kind of like taken over. A very popular part of the city centre where it's all pretty much just like Asian food, where before it was like clothes shops and such. I guess the demand is that high, like there's just like 10 Asian restaurants like in a row. It's quite crazy. Me too. I'm hallucinating. I wonder if there's a ramen shop somewhere. It's still open. Maybe Naoki knows. He's hitting the clubs every night. We can't reach him. Do you know what as well? I've been clubbing in London once and I'm never going again. Because fucking hell. I mean, the cost in London is expensive anyway, but the cost of... I don't go clubbing anyway nowadays, but where I live right now, like the entrance to somewhere would be like a max like a £5. In two of the places I went to in London, it was at least 20 quid just to get in, and then the drinks were maybe 2/3 times more expensive than they would be in the city I live in. So yeah, it's just an absolute fucking rip-off, and I'm pretty sure the drinks are even more watered down there as well. Like, it's absolutely insane. And yeah, I didn't have fun. I didn't have fun whatsoever, and like I said, I'll probably never go again. Though I say that, maybe not. I wouldn't want to. What about our leader then? Doesn't mean I won't. He knows all. I don't even want to think about what he's doing this late. And now he's married. What about Mari? She'll hunt high and low to find a place. I wonder why a law major got a job finding late night ramen joints for fools like us. Wouldn't it be a bummer? Then ask Kinoshiya. Wake him up. Yeah. I'd get real pissed off here. Bring. January 2001. 3 years after I was born. Right here. You're going to visit your parents today, right? Say hi to Natsuka, Goro, Nao, and Naomi from Miss Nana. Merry Christmas. So I can't go to the thank you party. Have a great show. Hachiko. December 24, 2001. Wait, what was this about then? How's that? I'm guessing. Well, it says 2001. Should that not be 2002? On the calendar? Christmas for each of us. Well, I imagine that's her. I was at her maybe getting rid of her old timetable. I thought that was her like setting up a new kind of timetable for the new year. You know, it's not really important, is it? Even if we couldn't spend time together, I wish that we could. I wish that we could, and tell each other what a great day it was. B2 blood. Found it. This is it. Phew, good. So their thank you parties on Christmas Day. Seems a bit crazy. I guess it's actually the day before Christmas, but just barely. This is a really hard place to find because it's a secret party. Step on it. I wonder if the band's already here. Hey, it's Fujimoto. I was wondering who you were. Cut out, because you're so cute. Magic of contacts. I've always been quite scared to wear contacts. I have good short distance viewing, hence I don't wear my glasses during reactions. But my long distance isn't great, and I think it would be really handy if I was to wear because I play football. It would be really handy to wear goggles or contact lenses if I'm playing football, because then I could actually see quite well. of helping my vision and such, because I've always gone off a lot on what I hear when I play football rather than what I kind of see, which sounds bad, but it works for me. And I can see to a certain extent, but if like the colours are pretty similar, then it's slightly annoying long distance wise. But I've always been quite scared to wear like contacts. Goggles, I wouldn't wear them anyway, just because one, they'd be tight as hell, and two, your peripheral vision would actually be negatively impacted, I think. But on the point of contacts, it's like I've seen scary stuff about someone having like contacts, like 9 or 10 contacts just like slip round the back of their eye, and then they like, because there's like 10 back there, they like piled up and cause like an infection or something, and actually just scared me. Like, what if I get whacked? Because getting whacked is a common thing, although I've never been seriously injured playing football. Getting whacked on the head or like getting concussed or something, like what if that just totally like fucks my eyes up? Yeah, just like no chance. Everyday life, I guess I wouldn't mind wearing contact lenses, but again, it's not like I massively need them. If I was long sighted, I'd probably would have to, because I feel like your short vision is quite a bit more important. But glasses or not, I think glasses actually make some people look a lot better. For me, I think I'd say I probably look worse in glasses, but again, I don't have to wear them all that often, so it's not massively important. Maybe Shin will hit on you. What would you do? No way that's happening. I think there's quite a likelihood that could happen. We know how Shin is. I mean, we see him hit more on boys with like Ren, to be fair. But he's quite a seductive type person, isn't he? So I could see that happening. Especially now they've said that. What are you guys doing? Hurry up. Yes, ma'am. Ding. Oh, Misa. You're blonde now. Yeah. Good morning. Merry Christmas. I love her outfit. Very suave. I love this little butterfly ring here as well. Oh, I'm not sure that bodes very well. I think there is a certain suggestion butterflies bring up when people wear them or something, isn't there? It's already noon. Aren't you going to the thank you party? Mr. Ginpei told me not to go. He said if I go as a blast staffer, the other fangirls won't like it. That sucks, but that makes sense, to be fair. Probably wouldn't be too much liked. But then again, the people should be mature enough to look past that. I can see that. They might be jealous. So I was told to attend a luncheon with the president instead. Is that how you say that? I don't know why we couldn't just say lunch. What's a luncheon? Is that like a marathon of lunch? Luncheon meaning a formal, usually midday meal that's part of a meeting for entertaining a guest. Fancy lunch then. Do you think it's alright that I'm dressed like this? Mr. Sugimura said I look fine, but no problem. He just wants to show off his cute young staff. Snore. Mr. Yamagichi's passed out again. He's already drunk. Oh well. Are you working? Are you? Nope. I got nothing to do, so I was thinking about going shopping. But seeing lovey-dovey couples walking the streets will probably just annoy me. So maybe I won't go. I'm sure it's too crowded anyway. You can spend your night all lovey-dovey. Yasu's done with work at 10. Well, Yuri wasn't too happy about that. Nobu has some special radio show spot till late at night. Yeah, he's a good talker, so he gets most of the requests. They want him as a regular too. And do you know what? I imagine they also see him as a bit of an easy target at Nobu. Osaki very much not an easy target. Yasu, very much not an easy target as well with his background. Shin, maybe he could be an easy target as well, but I feel like Nobu, why Nobu and Yasu there? Nobu, he's a talker, as Misato says here. So I feel like he might be quite easy to goad answers out of that you wouldn't get out of anyone else, perhaps. They've all got on their own schedules these days. They don't do so much as a group anymore. True. I suppose it's because now that their job is a group together, they need to find time away from each other in their spare time, don't they? It's just how things are naturally, and that's kind of the funny thing of like, to be successful, you need to be a group, you need to be part of the group, you need to do well together, but as soon as you reach that goal, you actually need to do the opposite. It's quite funny how things like that work, isn't it? Usually find like a group, find stardom, I'm thinking of like One Direction or something here. Not a big fan of them. Yeah, they reach stardom, they're majorly famous, and then they all split up for whatever reason. It's like, oh. And that happens a lot. True. But they don't have individual managers, so things are really chaotic. The extra work falls on whoever's free. But Misa, you're pretty much like Nana's manager. Oops. What's wrong? Damn. I just called you Misato. I'm always calling her Misato, so I can't even remember what her name is now. I think she changed it again recently, but I'm just going to keep calling her Misato. You called me Misato a while back too. Well, when we first met. Did I? Oh well, everyone calls you that, so it stuck with me too. So maybe I should just call you Misato then? Yeah, why not? It stuck with me too. Oh yeah. Speaking of Misatos, Misato Uehara is coming up from Osaka today. You know, the girl from the Okonomiyaki. I actually said it well there. Okonomiyaki shop that everyone was talking about. Red alert! Beep beep! Red alert for fake Misato here. The way she reacts to this is like definitely quite telling, isn't it? And the fact that she stole her name. You guys know I'm very invested in seeing what's happening with this. Hey, Misato. This girl always looks phenomenal. I love her style. I'm a very big fan of tights and such like this. Very big fan. Oh wow, Misato looking quite punk rock. Dark heavy metal right here. Holy crap. I've only ever really seen him in a uniform. Marika, Rui. Wow, you guys look cool. Hello. Hello, dear. Chikage, you're so cute. And aren't you hot? You look like Nana in that get-up. So do you, woman. Woman whose name I don't remember. They kind of both look quite a bit like Osaki. And you sound like her too. Oh, is this is the Misato Uehara? She's so cute. I mean, beautiful. Yeah, you look like Nana. I'm so jealous. So with this, I'm slightly confused right now because these fans know the name Misato Uehara. Some of them know of her because of the past events we've seen with this actual Misato Uehara at some of the fan get-ups and such. But surely some of these guys recognise the name from the superfan fake Misato Uehara that we know. So are some of them thinking that this Misato is the fake Misato, the really cute one that we know? I imagine they would have interacted with the fake Misato at some point, so maybe not, but again, I'm slightly confused on that. If it's ever important, I imagine we will find out. You look like Nana. I'm so jealous. Hi, I'm Runa. Nice to meet you. She's coming where? Big old smile has disappeared. Oh, right. Thank you pie. To the thank you pie. Why? Why has Misa got such a reaction to this? They couldn't fill it with just the Tokyo fans, so the local fan club girls gave a shout out to girls from all over, so the party would be packed. I heard about that from Mr. Ginpei. I know there were fans who dropped out when Blast went major label, but there are enough Blast fangirls now, so why was she... I don't think it was anything. People just noticed her because she has the same name as you, Misato. I think it'd be more accurate to say you have the same name as her. So did Nana and the others? So did Nana and the others. Like, why is she like... I get the fact that she's stolen her identity. She hasn't really stolen her identity, she just stole her name. But why the worry so much? She obviously knows about their relationship being sisters, but why is she so worried about that? There must be something here that we're missing, right? Surely you'd think this is like a good thing. I think Miyu's picking up on this as well. Just 'cause her name is Misato? What's wrong? What's wrong with her coming to this party? Liar. Nothing. Yeah, that's the face of someone just saying, why are you bullshitting me? You just bullshitted to my face right here. So I love the voice in my head actually speaking at Misato's cute ass voice, just saying, but Betsy. I love her voice actor. Everything's better with Japanese voice actors. Just that's the thing nowadays. But even with games, like every game I buy nowadays, because a lot of them are Japanese. A lot of the games I used to play are Japanese as well, and they obviously have Americans do the voice acting and subtitles and such. But nowadays, I set pretty much all of my games to Japanese voice acting with English subtitles, just because the voice acting is just so much better in a lot of cases. Don't get me wrong, there's some very much iconic English voice acting and such as well, but you're almost certain a lot of the time to get guaranteed quality with Japanese voice acting and subtitles, whereas with America it's very much like up in the air. I especially think of Ada Wong right now from Resident Evil 4. I think they fucked her voice actor up big time, honestly. Well, I'm in a hurry, so I have to split. Misato, if you don't go to the luncheon with the president, he'll fire you. Ginpei's right. If you go to the party, the fangirls won't be happy. I'll go check out the party for you, so tell me what's going on. Oh, this is worth risking her job over, whatever she's trying to protect here, by the way. Maybe that is it. Maybe she is just trying to protect Osaki from her family, her old family, and having any connection with them, because it probably would be a negative. Again, I said earlier, for many people it'd be a positive finding, like lost family members and such, and finding your family, but for Osaki it might actually be a major negative impact. But why would she call herself Misato if that was the case? Surely she'd want to stay away from names connected with her family. Again, I've got so many questions and theories going through my head as such. The band's still not here. I wonder why. They'll be on stage soon. On stage? The stage is all set up. They'll probably play a few songs. No way, really? I love these reactions. Oh, there's an even bigger one here. Well, we're not totally sure, but probably. We gotta get up front. I love the passion right here. Fuck everything else. Fuck the food I was just holding. Drop that. We're getting to the front. I think it'll be a good thing, honestly. I don't think it'll be a good thing that Nana's mum knows that that the sisters are like together and like interacting with each other. I'm not sure how she'll feel about that, but I think honestly I could see a relationship between Nana and her sister being good for both of them. Honestly, might actually smooth Osaki out a little bit, if that makes any sense. Might calm her down a bit, perhaps. I don't know. I don't know. I see it could be good for her. Again, it could go wrong as well. But the way that her sister's such a fan of her, I think it'd be really cute. But we're not sure. They're so hyper. Again, this girl is so beautiful. Holy shit. Really impressive drawing from the mangaka right here. What a great idea to invite newbies like them. I'm impressed with Shion. By the way, where are Shion and Saki? They better not be backstage. They're working the front desk checking who's coming in. Fake bouncers. Hehe. Sorry guys, again, I'm a little bit ill, so eyes are playing up a little bit. Are they going to go on stage soon? Yes. Why don't you go in and watch the show? Can I? But what about you, Shion? I have to see Akiko and Yoko in person and let them in. They don't have official invites. Can't believe they're so late. What's their problem? God. I'm glad they decided to come though, even at the last minute. It's because you convinced them, Saki. But I'm not so sure it was such a good idea. Are they really going to show up? Who is this Akiko and Yoko? I feel like I asked who they were last time as well. Oh, they were the two fans, weren't they? Yeah, I did. I googled them earlier as well. I googled them last week, should I say? Sorry, because I don't remember them very well. So they are two major fans that we've seen before. Okay. We decided to invite only 30 fans that day, because we thought that most of our regulars would just show up anyway. Shin, are you getting taller? Since when? You think? Only 7 fans came from our hometown. Don't stand next to me. But we're selling the most CDs in all of Japan. Another good question there, isn't it? Of like, have we sold our soul a little bit? Going major. Your hometown fans, your major fans that you had. Like I'm just thinking back to like some of their first performances again, seeing Misato outside gifting Nana gifts, all the people waiting out there. They were big time in a small time way back then, and you do kind of lose that quite a lot, don't you, when you do go major? And we've been seeing this at this time, like to write songs, they've been told to be more kind of general and public fitting rather than kind of specific. That catchy hook that the public will like rather than an actual kind of good kind of in-depth song that their major fans would love. It's another thing, you've got to pay a lot when you reach the big time. You've paid a lot to reach there and you'll pay a lot to stay there, and you might end up totally changing. Are you guys all ready? It's about time. But that's the thing, you just gotta remember for Nana. What was it that got you here? It was that fucking. It was that. It's just how she is. It was what got us here. It was her brutal kind of honestness and her kind of the force of Nana. I don't know how to explain it honestly, but just the way Nana is that got us here. So let's hope that kind of spirit of hers never changes. That's when this band really will fucking fall off the face of the earth, I think. Are you guys all ready? It's about time. I hate those people though that like there is very much a thing of going like changing direction from your like core fan base and going mainstream. There very much is like a big change up where a lot of your fans from before won't join you on that because you've changed to become more generic and such. But I hate the people that are like, oh, you know what, my favorite rapper, singer, band got popular. I'm not going to support them anymore just because they're now mainstream, even though their songs are like the same quality. I really hate people like that. It's just like, yeah, I just see that's quite stupid. Especially again if it's the same quality. I can understand if they like change up their style and whatever. We can only charge full speed anyway. Sorry. We can only charge full speed ahead. We can only look forward. We can really see Blast play this close up. It's like a dream. I know, I'm gonna cry. I'm already crying. We don't know for sure yet. The stage might just be decked out for fun. Hee. Stop messing with them, Marika. What will you do if you make them cry? Oh, they are already crying. Oh. They have arrived. Eek. Fangirl. All you have to put here really was fangirl noises, and you know exactly what this sounds like. It's quite funny. I'm pretty sure there's not a single male here. Which is interesting. I feel like, especially woman-led metal / rock bands are more popular with men than women. Don't quote me on that. I'm thinking of stuff. Well, I'm thinking of people like Paramore. I always loved Paramore. I always loved Hayley Williams. She's a beautiful woman, but fantastic singer. No doubt. Although, again, now I'm saying it, maybe they were. I don't know. Were they more popular with women? Again, as a man, I really like both those bands. Do you know what one I absolutely fucking hated was Evanescence. Every time that song came on, every time that song still comes on to this day, I fucking hate it. I'm not sure what it is about it. I just fucking hate, especially. I don't know if I've ever heard another song by them, but that one song that gets played, I fucking hate it. It's like it's memed a lot. I just can't stand it. Personal, probably unpopular opinion there because I know it's quite popular. But I've always again been more fan like Paramore and No Doubt and stuff like that. Do you know what I said earlier about people getting a bit more mainstream? Same thing kind of happened with Gwen Stefani. Her music after she went solo was all right. It was again much more mainstream and pop like, wasn't it? I much prefer the song she had in No Doubt. The tone quite a bit more. But yeah, I don't think there's a single man here. Which is, again, strange for me. You guys know I'm a big fan of all the music from Nana, so I'd probably be quite a fan of the Black Stones. I like the shot here. I like the shot a lot. What is that on the, some kind of flowers? Saying these fucking shoes. I hate these shoes as well. Just because of the logic of them. I hate it. Oh wow, look at this. Someone touching his shoe. Oh, you probably do get quite a lot of stuff like this as well. Nana. It must be so fulfilling to see someone look at you like that. Must be so fulfilling for like Nana and such, just to have someone look up to you like that. And she's your sister, so even better, but she doesn't know that, of course. Must be amazing. And look at those eyes. Same eyes we saw a few chapters back when she was singing in a pub in London, or a club in London, or whatever it was. Same look in her eyes. And again, I said earlier, if she ever loses that, I think she kind of loses herself. But that's what I love Nana for so much. Just again, that kind of so brutally kind of honest, just kind of like it's like a brick wall in front of you. It's just like fucking hell, you get hit by a brick wall when Nana sings. It's like so, yeah, it's just so pure and kind of. They said earlier about it being quite like raspy and her voice not being like an angel's voice or anything, but it's just again it's hard to explain, isn't it? But so like brutally honest in a good way. Again, we don't hear that here obviously because it's a manga, but you just like, and if you watch the anime, you can kind of hear it even during these panels. Merry Christmas. We're Blast. Gosh, she got real shy after that. Oh, you live in Yoyogi Uehara? You live in Yoyogi Uehara. What kind of work do you do? Groupies can't have a regular day job. Are you a temp? I'm not working right now. I feel guilty about it, but Daddy's got the dough. Okay then. Oh, this guy looks handsome as hell. He's got that very handsome man haircut, hasn't he? Oh, you married up? I can see it. No, I mean my real daddy. That was my first thought. I guess this guy was thinking of a husband. Oh, here she is. Huh? Mew? What are you doing here? That's just what I was going to ask you, Shun. Since when do you work for Blast? Who is this Shun? Since all the other clients don't get much work, I ain't got nothing but time. Too bad. Can I just pop in for a second? What? Who do you think you are? No way. Gin'll strangle me. It's cool. No one knows me. Gonna tangle with me. No, it's a bad idea. Yasu can't have his girlfriend show up at a fan event. Oh yeah, shit, I forgot about this. The whole fucking, this super fan. Well, I don't know if I can even call her a super fan. She's like the leader of the fans, but she doesn't act like a super fan. She's always quite cool, calm, and collected, isn't she? Oh yeah, this is actually quite interesting. Mew and this woman that seems to have some involvement with Yasu. Shun. Oops. Who are you? It's alright, I won't tell anyone. Yasu already told me he had a girlfriend. What? Really? I'm not sure where to go from here. I think I'll go down, but I don't know. What? Really? I'm pretending not to know him in front of the fans, but we've been friends for a long time now. We know each other well. Oh, really? So that's why Gin trusts you and has you do stuff for us. Now I get it. Okay, yes, so it's down and left. Okay. I guess it's like you read from right to left, but then you read all of the right until you're on like the line of it's hard to explain. I think I'm getting it a bit more now. Honestly, it's quite weird. I saw a Twitter post yesterday that was it was in like manga style, but the writing was from left to right, like it'd usually be for an English person. But it really took me off guard because I read it from right to left because it was in a manga format, and yeah, it really fucked up with my senses. If you need help, just call me. I'll do anything. Really? How sweet of you. Sus look here from you. Oh, pardon me for not introducing myself. I'm Shion, the president of Blast's private fan club. It's so nice to meet you. Nothing back, of course. But Nia Mew isn't good with meeting people, is she? Just again, look at her interaction with Komatsu during that party. It was cold. You know what I really like? I did just look at it, but this song here from the Scott Pilgrim movie, I love this song. I'm not sure if Brie Larson's actually like a singer, but I love this song. Always loved that song since I heard it. What happened? Okay, good. Open that. Hoping that doesn't stay on there. Nana was so cool. No way I could really look like her. I'm such a bad girl. I'm sorry. Never even better live. I've never watched a band or a rapper or a singer that have been better live. Every live performance I've been to has been worse than what it sounds like. I'm not saying it's been bad, but it has been worse than what it sounds like usually. Although I've seen Fall Out Boy and they were pretty damn good live actually. I mean they were just as good live as they were as they are normally. And that was only a few years ago I saw Fall Out Boy. I think if I saw them even earlier on, they might have actually been better live. Who knows? Uh-oh. She's off with Shin in her dreams. Hello, everybody. Merry Christmas. Ginpei dressed as Santa. How'd you like the show? I'm your Santa Claus MC tonight. Gin, you're so adorable. Unfortunately for you women, he is not that way inclined, is he? Oh, there is men here. There are men here. I think they're staff, though, the way they've got these armbands on. To be honest with you, they kind of look like prisoners with these armbands on. Like people from Mali. I'm not Gin. I'm Santa. Just believe me. Who's Gin? He's Blast's manager. What? He's not a comedian? I can understand the mix-up there. I can understand the mix-up. The band will come back out soon. We'll play bingo. You'll have a chance to win a rare swag. So please stick around. You know, I was a teenager in a time when the word swag, it just happens during teenage years. Words just become very popular. It's like random words. Like we had a year of a thing called safety, where if someone farted, if you didn't touch a doorknob or say safety, you'd end up getting punched. That was a thing for like a year, and then it just went, never to be heard of again. Swag was said a lot over the internet and in person for a few years, and then it just became very unpopular to say. Things happen like that, and I guess this was a trend here as well. Some rare swag. So please stick around. I love his look here, though. Little penguin like. Hey, did you see that? Misato number 2 was right up there in front and center. She was so psyched. Is that what we're calling her? Again, she's slightly wrong here. She was actually Misato number 1. I saw her. She was next to Marika, right? I recognized her right away because she looks just like Nana. Yeah. You guys look that much alike? Hey, Yasu. Well, I was busy looking at Marika's cleavage. You could almost see. You can see more because of the angle. It's not fair. What? Sorry. She won't leave, so I brought her back here. Can't have her out there. You tell her to leave. Please. Doesn't look thrilled to be here, does she? Obviously, we know she's not. She's not here on pleasure. What's up? I didn't want to come here, but it's an emergency. What? Misato told me that you shouldn't let the other Misato, Uehara from Osaka, get near Nana. Too late. Too late. And again, what's the issue? Again, I can kind of see a little bit what the issue is, but I still don't understand like why it's such a big issue. Why? I asked her, but she wouldn't tell me. But she got really anxious, like she was freaking out. Can you think of any reason why? No. Oh yeah, good notice there from you, by the way. I never noticed this. Got the same ring on. The fan manager and Yasu, they've got the same ring on. It's on the index finger, strangely. Maybe they're siblings as well. Fuck knows. I don't know why siblings would have matching rings. That's a bit weird. I don't know. Must be real good friends. Fuck knows. But yeah, good spot from you. I didn't spot that. I reckon that was actually shown before this point as well, if you know what I'm saying. Like, I reckon in previous chapters you could have actually figured that out if you paid more attention than I did. So I came here because I was worried. Oh shit. But I'm not allowed to be here, so you have to keep a lookout instead, alright? Oh, okay. But how can I watch out for something when I don't even know what it is? Just make sure those two don't meet. Aren't you listening to me? Sorry. I think that was just her emotional reaction to seeing the rings. Alright, everyone. Do you all have your bingo? I can't believe we're playing fucking bingo. Nana fanned me up. What the fuck? This is like the stuff you'd be doing as a granny. We'll play 4 games of bingo. And here are the prizes. You know what? I'm gonna call it right now. One of these is like a personal meet and greet with Nana, and Misato wins. Just to really roll things up. Oh, it's all. Oh no, it looks like I was wrong. It's all Vivienne Westwood merch. They must surely at this point they should have like some kind of partnership with Vivienne Westwood so they get their clothes and stuff cheaper. I always find that very interesting as well. The fact that celebrities, you get rich, you get popular, and you get money, and then once you get all that, you actually get things for free. Like it's the ultimate kind of punch in the face to normal people. The fact that once you reach that status of being able to buy this kind of stuff, they give it to you for free anyway. Blast's most treasured belongings. Like my panties. No, nobody wants them. I kind of beg to differ with that, Nobu. Okay. I assumed that this was like 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Like these were 3 of the winnings, and then the bag was the last one. But I guess these jewelry's just one of them. You get some jewelry, which surely is like you got to sterilize that shit, right? That's like been in their bodies. A bag, choker. I don't know if this was like, I don't know if choker was a thing back then. So I think it actually is just a belt for your neck with a necklace as well. And then I don't know what the hell that is. A hat. Yasu's fuck. Is that Yasu's hat? Who wants that? His old farmer's hat. You shouldn't let her get near Nana. I recognised her right away because she looks just like Nana. Is Yasu going to piece this together? It should be like I'm not going to say it should be easy to, but it should get like an inkling because everyone says they look so alike. Like I think that is a... Oh, you look like sisters. Like that's just like a natural kind of reaction people have to people looking similar, isn't it? The plot thickens in that regard, and you guys know I'm very much here for it. Oh shit. The paparazzi. Oh shit. Well, hello, Nana. Oh shit. Fake smile. Sorry guys, I'm just gonna check. Hopefully I won't spoil myself, just check how much longer. Okay, yeah. I was assuming we're close to the end. I am a little bit ill, so yeah. Just gotta check. Oh hello, Mr. Karata. Thanks for the nice photo shoot last time I saw you. Are you leaving town? Well, maybe. My husband's away on business, so there's no point staking out our building. You're only bothering the people who live here. There's something I want to ask you. So he's going to ask Komatsu about Osaki's mum. She doesn't know all too much about that, does she? Of course he doesn't know that, but... Oh, sorry. I'm in a hurry. What's up with this guy? Isn't he just a photographer? Did you know that Nana's mother is still alive? What? Who knows? Maybe she died in the gutter. If you don't know, that's alright. Don't worry about it. Sorry to bother you. Oh, she's got a hook now. He's got a hook now, should I say. You can't raise a kid right, you shouldn't have a baby. There are too many crazy parents in this world. Wait, come back! Yeah, smug ass bastard. He knew exactly what he was doing. Hey, Hachi. Welcome. I wasn't hurt that the mother who abandoned me had somehow managed to survive. I was repulsed, as she turned out to be such a plain, ordinary woman. The image I would have of a mother leaving her daughter like that would be like either like druggy, someone addicted to like drugs, someone who like is addicted to like the limelight, the starlight, someone who like wants to be a star and like would forgive their family and such for that. It wouldn't be just an ordinary woman with a job at onomiyaki onomiyaki place. Like, doesn't quite fit the bill. There must have been some more interesting circumstances behind it. I'm such a pathetic human being. Damn. There it is it? That little Nana. Do you know what she's wearing here? It does kind of give me that, like, she wants to be a star. She's wearing like this furry ass coat, high heels, like, I don't know. Crazy. Oh, and here's another one. Yep. Damn. Well, thank you guys for watching. That is the end, isn't it? I think this is the start of the next chapter right here. Really good chapter today. Again, love this. The way we ended off here it was very bitter. Don't get me wrong. It was quite sad, but again, great little look into things. Again, I think this is just kind of setting up a further look into things as well, with Yasu getting a slight idea perhaps of who Misato is. Misato, the fake Misato, being worried about the real Misato and Osaki meeting. Mew coming in here, seeing the rings between Yasu and the fan manager here. Lots of interesting little setup bits and such, wasn't there? Again, love this little part here with Osaki and her sister. I thought that was fantastic. But yeah, great stuff. Do let me know what you guys thought about this chapter there down in the comment section. Again, lots of very interesting little bits of setup here. Leave a like on the video if you guys did like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. I'll be back next week with chapter 61, I believe. So I'll see you then, and have a good rest of your day, guys.